What if I told you the first ever film only lasted for 20 seconds? And when the first train movie was shown, people were literally ran out of the theater screaming. Imagine a world where people had never seen a moving image. No Netflix, no Marvel, no movie star, just silence and still pictures. Sounds boring, right? Well, cinema has come a long way. And trust me, it didn't start with Spider-Man. Welcome to the incredible journey of cinema, a story of innovation, revolution, and popcorn. Before cameras, before theater, even before writing, humans were already telling stories.
Over 30,000 years ago, people painted on the cave walls, capturing hunts, dances, and rituals. These were not just pictures, they are moments frozen in time. The first storyboard panel. For thousands of years, we used images to pass on myths, legends, and daily lives. This was humanity's first form of cinema, just without the motion. In 1826, a French inventor named Joseph Nicephore Niepce took the world's first photograph. A blurry rooftop shot that took 8 hours to expose.
It wasn't much, but it was the beginning of capturing real life on a surface. Light became memory, movement became material. By the late 18th century, innovators were obsessed. How can we make these images move?
Edward Muybridge proved it was possible by placing multiple cameras along a racetrack. He captured a horse mid-gallop, frame by frame. When the image is placed in a sequence, something magical happens, is the motion.
From spinning toys like zoetropy to Edison's peep show style kinetoscope, people were seeing motion like never before.
And then the Lumiere brothers in 1895 projected short film to the live audience. One film showed nothing more than just a train arriving on a station. But people panicked, thinking the train would burst through the screen. Cinema was born, and even in its infancy, it had the power to shock, amaze, and unite.
From the first projection, the world couldn't get enough. Theatre popped up, cameras improved, audience grew. Thus began the silent era. A golden time where directors told entire story through visuals, music, and raw emotions. It was cinema's first true language, and it didn't need any translation.
Charlie Chaplin, with his bowler hat and iconic walk, became the first global superstar. He made people laugh and cry without even uttering a single syllable. Buster Keaton, with jaw-dropping stunts, all done without CGI. And Harold Lloyd, he literally risked his life for a shot.
Meanwhile, in Europe, the mood turned darker. German filmmakers create haunting visuals, distorted sets. This was the birth of horror and psychological cinema.
Back then, music wasn't built in. It was played live in the theater. Every screening felt unique, almost like a concert.
While Hollywood shone bright, cinema was blooming across the globe. Each country developing its own visual language, voice, and soul.
In India, cinema begins with Raja Harishchandra in 1913, a mythological silent film made by Dadasaheb Phalke, known as the father of Indian cinema. By the 1950s, Bollywood had boomed into a colorful musical powerhouse. Directors like Raj Kapoor, Guru Dutt brought melodrama, music, and social commentary into the hearts of millions. Meanwhile, in Japan, cinema became a philosophical art form. Akira Kurosawa brought epic storytelling and samurai sagas to life, influencing Star Wars and Tarantino. Ozu, with his quiet camera, explored families, traditions, and change with heartbreaking beauty. Then come the French New Wave. In 1950s and 60s, filmmakers like Truffaut and Godard broke every rule. Handheld cameras, natural lighting, and non-linear plots. They turned filmmaking into rebellion and inspired the new generation. In Italy, bicycle thieves showed post-war struggles through real people. In Iran, filmmakers used metaphors to navigate censorship. In Africa, Usman Sambena, the father of African cinema, used film as a tool of empowerment and resistance.
While the West dominated headlines, the soul of the cinema was being written in languages beyond English, in stories that felt local yet universal.
In 1970s, Spielberg and Lucas dropped the first blockbusters. Jaws made people scared to swim. Star Wars built a whole new galaxy. Then came the age of home videos, then internet. And now you're watching the history unfolding from your phone.
From flickering shadows to billion-dollar CGI, cinema is more than entertainment. It's the mirror of our dreams, our fear, our lives. And the best part, the story of the cinema isn't over yet. Which era of cinema is your favorite? Silent classics, golden age of glam, or today's streaming epics? Tell me in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cinematic deep dives. And you can watch this kind of videos in our channel, The Film Cult. Thank you.